It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these AFC North foes. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals under the lights on Thursday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defense has really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And they'll come out with a 3-tight-end look on the first play of the drive. Jackson looking to throw right away. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he...
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbin.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action, it's Jackson. A quick throw there going to be back.
Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And you think on third down and just be able to do something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense putting it as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And that one spanning an even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
Second down at 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting.
But this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Burrow. And that is
this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. This is taken around the 12. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through
the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked.
These DBs tell me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football. They got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's Rashad off with a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow toward the center.
If you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'm wondering.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
42.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, and it's incomplete.
I agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
I'm one, right?
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From midfield now, Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
Gun.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got it down to the...
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Mixon on the draw. And he's going to be down close. He'll be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. It has been about as perfect on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It almost pushed them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. You name it, it's going well for them.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They go play action now. Jackson. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked.
Read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Two minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. It got his man, complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, Most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he's able to get it down. It's a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute.
Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And an incomplete play in half number 1. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And this will be incomplete.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1
On 2.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. To the air again, Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Borstall. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Here's a look for the
On just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And off. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. McPherson's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the Colts take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
This will be fielded inside the 5. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports halftime report. First, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for the Ravens. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the third and fourth quarters. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, there's
one back for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already.
Fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They go play action with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And just not a...
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route.
On one, right?
Throwing now. Burrow on first down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot.
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
On one, right?
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that big gain downfield, but what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at about the 14. "21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. First 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Tucker now to add the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here.
About getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because your team has been in this one, and in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're able to get this Cincinnati first down. They're going to look to throw. This pass complete to Higgins.
Brawl might have come out a counter too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Play action. It's Burrow. Dancing to his left.
And this one incomplete.
Patience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Open man, it's complete. A couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Again, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Partner, keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. Big here to begin quarter number 4. Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd.
Here we go. 13
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here we go.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals triumph, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about it. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And down in yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go play action with Jackson. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Charles, no offense were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep it on the line. They did just that in the 4th quarter.
We've certainly been able to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. There's still defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Sklay drive.
And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly per-facing CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over.
The scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 31, Burrow.
And that one good.
Add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Houston, his 2nd sack of the night.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to chase.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Here we go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
And oh, that's going to wind first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Baltimore Raven offense returns, and we see wide receiver Rashad Bateman bringing him out.
This defense, they would.
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know when that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he knocks the ball.
Makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Play action. It's Jackson on the move to his left. Room here to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds. Defense looks gas, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.